Boxing King Media powered by BYD Sol Dacres. It's finally here. Fight week, 2 days away. Not the guy that you were supposed to fight, not the guy you planned for, but you're fighting a guy that you had a really hard fight with, and some people were saying that he won the previous fight. So, are you happy?
Do you know what? It's probably better for me. In a roundabout way, it's better for me to put that bad performance to bed. Show the level that I'm going to be at. It was a late notice fight last time. Wasn't conditioned, confident for 10 rounds. I'm always confident when I've got there. You got to be confident that I'm going to win. But deep down, when you're in that change room, you think, I ain't even hardly been training for this. I've got to reserve myself. I had to hold back. I couldn't let my hands go for 10 rounds. I weren't sharp. I weren't fit. So this time now, all those things are in the right place.
Well, I think I've spoken to you about this before, like maybe a year plus ago, about knockouts and having exciting finishes, and I spoke to Adam about it just then as well. Are you under any more pressure than previously to win in style and get that crazy knockout?
Suppose so, man, but I'm just gonna keep trying. I'm gonna try, man. I'm just trying, man. Just keep throwing. I'm gonna throw. The thing is now, like when you're fit, you can put your hands, you can go for it, have confidence, and now I'm fit, I'm confident, I know I can let my hands go to force a stoppage. I ain't got to hold back and think, I've got a few rounds to go here, I can't be expending myself too much. Now I'm fit, all things going well in the ring, and I'll be able to put my hands together.
Another thing I was telling Adam, it feels like you've been English champion forever. And the worst thing is you can't even win it outright.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it has been a while, like this English title fight. It's my third fight.
March, I think it was.
Yeah, and this is my third fight for the English title, with a fight in between that wasn't for the English title. So yeah, man, I'm ready for that British title, to be honest.
Do you think they should have it where you get to win the belt outright? Because from what I know, I think the British Boxing Board make you pay for the belt. I think, don't misquote me, I think it might be £600-700 you got to pay for the belt.
That sounds about right, to be honest. Just get a nice replica made, and that's what I do.
Yeah, because if you're at it for that long as well, especially if you defend it on Saturday. Any of the other fights you're excited to watch on the card? No local fights?
Yeah, there's some good fights on there. I was looking forward to Shabazz and Liam. Obviously, that's not on anymore. I think that Kane versus Lane seems a bit fiery. And, Heaney and Pauls as well. That rematch should be a good fight. All fights will be good, to be fair.
I proposed another potential fight. I said to Adam, you're both managed by Adam, you and Johnny Fisher. Potentially, does that excite you, a Johnny Fisher fight?
Yeah, man, there'll be a lot of fans there that on his behalf. That'd be good to put a performance on. But Johnny's a good lad. He's a nice lad. We've got the same management team. If management want to get that fight on, we'll get that fight on. But we're on our own paths, own trajectories. I'm looking for a British title. He's on his own pathway. If we meet, I'll be more than happy to meet the Romford Army.
What do you make of his win over Babic?
Routine, man. Anyone that asked me, they said, how do you think this fight's going to go? I said, Johnny's going to knock him out in the first round. I said, as soon as he starts throwing his punches, he's going to knock him out. Because I know Babic's punch resistance is gone. Look at his last fight at Bridgerweight. The guy, as soon as he let his hands go, he connected, he went down. And I know Johnny's a big, strong heavyweight. His attributes are power and pressure, and I knew that there's a size difference, and as soon as he lets his hands go, he'd do that to him.
Interesting, and see what happens on that front. I want to get your opinion on I'm guessing everyone's asked you about what Simon Jordan said about AJ and if Dubois puts it on him, and all the PTSD comments, all that kind of stuff. I want to ask you, as a fighter yourself, I know you've not had a loss yet, but you've had fights that have been hard. When you get clipped in another fight, is there an element of PTSD? Does your brain start thinking, shit, I remember last time I got a clip like this, it hurt, so I've got to be careful, all that kind of stuff?
Potentially, in any fight you're going to be wary. If you've been caught with something, you're going to be wary of that next time. And it can work in two ways. It can be I'm switched on to that, so it won't happen again. But it can also work in a way of, I'm not going to throw certain point. I'm going to be hesitant now because I'm afraid of that coming. It's on the person's mindset how they react, whether they're more switched on about it or whether they're more hesitant. Because sometimes when you hesitate, that's even less beneficial, because your hesitation is what invites it even more. Sometimes you got to be confident and just believe in your own self, and still got to throw. It's a boxing game. You got to be. There's risks to be made, so it depends on how they react to it.
I want to get your insight into this. A lot of people are suggesting Daniel Dubois' tactics have got to be there. He's got to jump on Anthony Joshua, put it on him, because Josh was not had anyone put it on him since the Ruiz fight. You've shared the ring with both of them. If you was Daniel Dubois, what tactics would you employ to beat Anthony Joshua?
Just be walking it. You don't walk into power punches. That's not what you do. You set the shots up. You know, you're going behind the jab. You'd be jabbing in and out. You know, you're trying to be technically find a few openings. You wouldn't be going in with too many. You probably try and land the ones and twos early on. Try and go to the 2 or 3 punches in a combo, and get yourself defending after everything you throw. You know, you got to be careful in them fights, because one mistake either way could be the end of it. So it's got to be a calculated approach.
Okay, you're still not giving predictions for that, are you?
Nah, man, I don't know the prediction. You know, it's the 2 heavy hitters. It could go either way.
Well, I'm going to ask you. This is for the RTF community. Next week, big heavyweight fight. Derek Chisora, Joe Joyce. I know you've shared probably rings with both of them as well, but give us a bit of a breakdown and what you expect to happen in that fight.
Yeah, done loads with Joyce. Known Joyce a long time. I haven't actually sparred Chisora. I was one of the only ones I've never sparred for some reason. Joyce, a lot. It's going to be Chisora's going to be swinging them shots in. They'll probably be bouncing off Joe's chin. You know, I think he's still got that. He's still got a solid chin. You got remember Zhang, you know, put him over with a shot that probably would have put anyone over. And Joyce is going to keep coming forward. You know, people are saying Joyce is not as sharp as he was, and you know he's lost that element of indestructibility. But I think it's still an interesting matchup, and I still think Joyce has got too much in the tank.
And one other fight, Gerald Miller, Andy Ruiz. I want to get your prediction on that. Ruiz has been out, for context, been out the ring, I think, around 2 years, maybe just over 2 years. Miller's obviously had them rounds with Dubois. What do you make of that?
I'd fancy Ruiz. You know, Ruiz I feel is a much better boxer, much more dangerous, faster hands. It just depends if he's fit. Like I say, he's not been active, which could be a factor, but I think Ruiz should be winning that.
Sol Dacres, anything else you want to add before I let you go, mate?
Just, you know, get behind me and just expect a much better performance on Saturday. And you know, all the hard work I've done and the diligent training should be showing in the ring this time round.
Shout out to your barber as well. I can see the fades like literally on point. Is that from today?
Yeah, man, got it fresh done yesterday. Shout out to Noxie, man. He's got me freshened up for the week.
And all the best Saturday night, Sol. Thank you very much.